Oh, Emily. Man, your life is amazing.
Thank you, Eddie.
I really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, for years,
Oh, wow.
Emily has tried them all. She is so desperate for her son to be just a regular sports kid.
Yeah.
But that's just not Reed's bag, man. The kid, was super into trains and garbage man and everything else under the sun.
Yep.
She wants him to be like the cool kid.
Like a skateboarding kid.
Oh my God.
Plays baseball on the weekend.
Emily,
God.
Emily, when she was in school, would I don't want to say bully, but make fun of
What?
the trash kids.
Yeah.
Or, and you know how she would treat trolls.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, she would beat the shit out of
I
trolls in OB.
wouldn't personally. That was people that I knew.
After school, I'd go play with my friends. Emily would be like walking around school going, hey, hang out. We're going out with Thrasher. We're going to beat the fuck out of a troll.
Whoa, why would you do that?
I didn't say that. I never did that.
Now,
I didn't do that. The guys that
her son would be horrified by that.
Well,
So her son doesn't do stuff like that.
Yeah, so this is Emily's dream, not a
Yeah.
big shock. Emily
Yeah.
has high expectations for things and
She
they're
would
not
love
working
this.
out.
Yeah.
And now Reed has decided on what he really wants to do, which isn't sports.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, you've tried them all. Baseball, you did football for like a minute.
Yeah.
Basketball. Has he ever done soccer?
Yep.
Soccer.
Twice.
Then you go, okay, well, clearly the kid is more into like BMX.
Oh, yeah.
And, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you got him a bike
Yep.
and all the
BMX?
gear.
That didn't take either.
No.
We tried dirt bikes for a while. This is before I was on the show.
Oh, that's right.
Did dirt biking.
That's right up his alley.
Oh, jujitsu.
crazy.
Let's not
I
forget
wa-
about jujitsu.
Forgot about you.
I wonder where he gets this from. Where to try one thing for a little bit and then just go, I don't want to do that anymore.
Oh.
Rather than sticking with
Changing
it.
his mind?
Really?
That doesn't sound like.
I wonder where he
We've
gets
stuck
that
with
from.
some things, and he just doesn't like them.
What?
There are certain things we
Okay.
have stuck with. He doesn't like sports necessarily.
Clearly.
Clearly.
But you want this to be his life so bad. Like you want to be involved in sports somehow.
Like the all-American boy
Yeah.
you see on TV. That's what she envisions.
In your
right?
dream world, it would be, playing Little League, hanging out with Little League parents, and watching
Cool.
games.
Cool stuff.
That's the kind of thing you want, right?
Cool stuff.
It is really hard
So my life.
Yeah.
to talk
Popular kids.
to my best friend Aubrey, who she'll be like, "But what do you got going on this weekend?" Well, Lou's got a surf competition in OB Saturday morning.
he's
Then
so
we have to
cool.
head to Escondido for a tournament. Oh, but then we got to be back in town for another surf competition
you wanna
the
do
next
all that?
morning. If it was
You
all that
hate
stuff,
all that. You
I
hate doing things.
I would complain in the moment.
Yeah.
But that's what I would like.
You want to be going around town doing different tournaments and shit like that.
We all know I
Sporting
complain,
events?
but yes,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Okay.
I want that.
Okay.
And our kids are probably going to like all these cool parties and all, doing all these cool stuff, hanging out with the popular kids, the popular
Sleepovers.
parents.
Oh, yeah.
But
I will
not-
say this: being in like Little League and things like that, it's a community. Like some of my best friends now I've been doing Little League with the coaches and dads and stuff like that for 5 years.
Wow.
And now they've become some of my closest friends.
Oh, I know.
And the parties we have, and
I know.
You're not just hanging out with the neighbors.
I know.
nah. And so I get it. I understand that that's what you want, but it's just not in the cards, man. You have a different kid. Your kid is into different stuff, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
I know.
Do
I know.
you? Well,
of course.
He's about to enter a world
Wow.
that is wildly different than the sports world. I think you figured it out, though. I think he's going to be very happy as a Boy Scout.
Wow.
Right? Boy Scouts.
That's right up Reed's alley.
I mean, I'm telling you, you couldn't pick a better thing to
No.
read.
It's like it was created
It will
for
go,
him.
yeah.
How have they not
Boy
done
Scouts
this already?
it's perfect. Then he'll be an Eagle Scout. Then he'll be in the ROTC program.
Like
Oh,
tying,
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
tying knots and making fires
Yeah.
and like
Using a
dude,
knife proproperly.
Oh, that's his jam.
Like somebody needs to teach him.
Oh, well, that's probably a good
That's
idea.
not going on
Some-
without.
well, you
yeah,
can probably
like-
teach some of the leaders.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
Kids
look at
use
this
it as a
trick.
handsaw.
It's actually really true.
Building fires legally.
that's
things like that. I mean, that's Reed's jam, man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
How have
He's
you not done this before?
great.
I don't know how we haven't done this before. I think because I was too busy pushing all of the
Stuff
sports
you want?
that actually exists. I
Okay.
mean, we could try bobsledding
I don't care if you're
next.
happy,
or-
Reed.
You're gonna box. What, Mom?
He's a boxer now. Wow.
I don't want
That's
you to be a
actually a good
loser.
No.
I hadn't thought about that
Leave
one
him
yet.
alone.
Yeah.
So finally, you have
Wow.
discovered Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
And you went to finally go check it out. How did it go?
Yeah, I mean, I love my child, obviously, and I want him to be happy. So there's that part of me as a
I
mom.
thought you didn't love him, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you said
Thank
that because
you.
I was
To
like,
be
fuck,
clear,
this
you
chick
do
doesn't.
love your child?
Yeah.
Yes,
I was
do.
like, holy shit, this girl doesn't love her child. How
Okay.
crazy is this?
Let me finish.
I thought she gave birth to him so he could be miserable every day.
yeah.
I didn't
Really?
know
Yeah.
she didn't want him to
No.
be miserable.
Sky!
I
No.
thought.
That's
I
wild.
thought
That's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, that is crazy.
She
Emily.
calls him a loser, like she calls her fiance.
Really? I mean, I don't do that. So that part of me was like, oh my God, it's time. Boy Scouts need to look into it.
How old is Reed?
He is 11. He'll be 12 this July. And so I decided to Google it and found a Boy Scout troop of guys that are around his age in La Mesa.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
And you went to check it out.
I looked at that, went to check it out, and the first meeting was last night.
Here we
Now,
go.
we're not signed up 100% yet. We're still feeling it out and figuring out if this is what he wants to do too.
Okay.
And so we got to the meeting last night, and it was a different crowd than
Than the
Then the
sports
BMX
guy.
crowd?
it wasn't the
Now
same
let me-
crowd that's at the surf competitions my friend Aubrey
Right,
goes
right,
to.
right,
I'll
right.
just
Let
say
me say
that.
something.
Different crowd.
Let me
All
say
right,
something.
gotcha.
My two cousins, Michael and Matthew.
Yeah.
They hate when I call them Mike and Matt. It's
Oh.
Michael and Matthew.
That's right, buddy.
Oh wow.
And they were hardcore Boy Scouts, and we have nothing in common.
Right.
And Christmases were brutal. Not that we didn't get along, we just had nothing. They
well, you
didn't
probably
like
just
sports.
want to talk sports.
I want to talk
yeah.
sports. They want to talk,
What?
Boy Scout stuff, whatever that
You
is.
don't even know.
And I'm fine with whatever. It worked for them. Michael now
What's up with
is
Michael?
a computer. He works for Facebook. Really smart guy.
Jeez, look
Oh,
at you.
Good
yeah,
job.
yeah, good job. And Matthew is into medieval LARPing.
Excuse me?
Oh, the role playing.
He's
that's
in the
for
live
Reed-
action
that's
role
Reed's
play.
future right there,
he had a
buddy.
wedding.
yeah.
He
Yes,
had a wedding
yes. How was
where they
that?
reenacted like a medieval wedding.
That's awesome.
Wow.
We're
that's
cousins,
amazing.
Yeah,
like first
that's-
cousins.
that's-
Me and him.
That's awesome.
His wife is a Wiccan.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
a fact.
What?
And they
Hell
just
yeah.
had a baby.
You're
Hell
not
yeah.
making it as
I
better.
can picture all of this.
Yeah.
He
This
could
is
build the
great.
fire to burn her at the stake.
Yep.
Wow.
And Matthew and his
Yeah.
wife live with my aunt and uncle still.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
They're finding their way.
I mean, he's 36.
Oh, God. You didn't say that. I thought he was like 18.
No, he's a year older than
Oh,
me.
jeez.
No,
Okay.
Eddie. He's finding his way.
Wow. Oh, my
I
God.
think he's found his way back
So
home.
I don't know.
Okay, listen.
I don't know.
Boy Scouts, it was never my jam. You know,
Yeah.
I actually did play sports growing up, so I
Okay.
never
All right.
would
No.
have had the time
Yeah.
to do Boy Scouts.
No, it's not. Don't take this the wrong way. It's surprising because usually a Boy Scout would also play like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
which is awesome.
That was Eddie's
What do you
jam.
mean? What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
I said
Boy
don't take
Scouts-
this the wrong
well,
way.
That's not true.
I
Like there
well,
are
you
boys,
said you had
but
two
I
different
had-
groups of friends.
Yeah,
So none of those guys, like what was it, Art and
Bobby,
and Little
aka
Eddie,
Robert, and Little Eddie,
and they didn't do Boy Scouts.
Oh, they for sure did.
the Sandoval boys.
The Sandoval
the Sandoval-
boys.
Oh, yeah.
No, they didn't.
That's surprising.
No, they didn't.
Because you played sports,
Robert was a great basketball player.
but didn't he leave the crew because he was too cool for you guys?
No, that was Art. He got old. He was too old.
Yeah.
He aged out.
He aged out of the basement.
Yeah.
Okay,
and they were good soccer players too.
Okay. It's surprising. If you told me Dungeons and Dragons Boy Scouts, I'd be like, oh, okay. If you told me Dungeons and Dragons and football, I'd be like, what?
Now the fucking,
yeah, I get you.
really dorky kid
What?
on Stranger Things. Isn't he in Boy Scouts?
Yes.
And he plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
So
They're all in it.
yeah.
And they play, yeah, oh, yeah.
Remember? Didn't he wear his uniform?
The fat kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really funny.
Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway,
oh,
sorry.
yes, great.
Sorry.
Great
This is
call.
great.
If
Are you
Reed-
What the
trying
fuck
to
was his
if
name?
Reed wants to get a D&D crew together, just let me know.
Oh, wow.
I'm
get
surprised
in
Reed
there.
hasn't done that yet.
You're going to get in there.
I'll get in there.
For a
We'll
D&D
build
crew.
our own swords and shields. It'll be a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Why hasn't Reed played Dungeons and Dragons
I'm
yet?
really looking forward to this.
I don't know. Well, because
Well, he
I
doesn't have the
that.
right crew yet. Now he's found his people.
He's found his
That's
crew.
his people.
Thank you.
Boy Scouts of America are his people.
Which is great.
Did he enjoy it? The meeting. Like, what'd you guys do?
Yeah. What
What
there?
happens? Like, what happens to start the meeting?
I got
what do
a
you
million
do?
questions.
Yeah,
What
are
do you
we
do to
around
start
a
the meeting?
campfire? What are we doing?
What the fuck,
Is it
man?
different than Girl Scouts?
Yeah,
Do they sell cookies?
I don't know.
No,
I was never in
no,
Girl
they don't.
Scouts.
No, they sell
sell
popcorn.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Really?
Boy
You never
Scouts
seen
do?
them out at the grocery store?
No, I've never. I had
The
no
Boy
idea.
Scouts selling popcorn?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like caramel
That's their thing.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
That's not as cool as cookies.
I know. It doesn't sell as well. It does not sell as well. And it's pricey too.
So wait. So what do they do to start the meeting?
So in the beginning of the meeting, first things first, they do a
Why do you
presentation.
sound so down?
I don't know.
What is wrong with you right
Yeah.
now?
Do you
You're
not
being
love your
weird.
son?
I'm not.
I'm so glad you said
Can you
did.
shut up?
Well, that's how we know. She says she does.
In the beginning of the meeting, they do a presentation of the flags where somebody from ROTC
What?
comes in
Do they do
and
this for every meeting?
yes, and the scouts are all lined up in a line side to side, and then the
Is
person
Reed in there?
they let him line up and
Oh,
sit
he
there.
must have loved this.
But he got a little bit in trouble because
He thinks he
not
knows.
in trouble, but
What the fuck?
they're supposed to be standing there, and they say when they bring the flag up, they go something something salute. And Reed was like so excited because Reed loves saluting.
Oh, the
and he does
military.
a salute,
Yeah.
and they go, Reed, da da da. They said something. I couldn't hear it all the way, but
He
like he wasn't
loves
able.
saluting?
And because he's not a scout yet, he wasn't able to do the salute. They didn't let him do the salute. So they said, put your hands on your side. So he had to
Motherfucker.
put his hands on his side.
Premature salute.
He premature saluted.
He's gonna love this.
He premature saluted.
He
Yeah.
needs this.
He gave the double bird salute.
That's what I would have done. He needs
why
this.
you're not a Boy Scout.
The fact that
Yeah,
they're
no.
like disciplining him.
Well, but in this setting,
Structure? You got to be kidding me.
hey, in this, there's certain settings that you could put Reed in where he won't fuck around. He
'Cause he
takes
takes
it
it.
seriously.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
This
So,
is great.
so class isn't something he takes
No.
serious.
Yeah.
No,
The
not
work
class.
site and
Yeah.
and now Boy Scouts.
Thank
This
you,
is-
Sky.
this
That's
is his-
exactly.
This is his jam,
This
man.
sounds great.
So they do the Boy Scout oath,
Okay.
whatever it is,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
the Pledge of Allegiance.
Is
and then
his cousins, are they in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts?
he's only got one cousin, and it's my sister's daughter, and no, she has to play sports.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
sports.
Oh, your dream.
Yep.
Okay.
Your dream.
Okay.
And so they did that, and then the leader comes up, and they recapped their camping trip that they went on last weekend.
Oh, like minutes?
Yeah, like minutes, exactly. And then they said, okay, well, today we're going to do some splint thing. And then they had 2 Eagle Scouts that were like 18, still wear their uniforms, which was awesome. Come back. And,
Why are you laughing at that?
I don't know how to talk about this
You're
right now.
so
Wait a
weird.
minute,
I don't wanna upset anybody,
Time
you
out,
know,
time out,
like-
time out, time out.
Weird.
The leaders have to wear their uniform still. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
That makes sense.
You're still in it.
You're
They're
still in it? You-
That's Reed's future, buddy.
Well,
Get
doesn't
ready.
Reed wear military
Yeah.
stuff to school and
Well,
reflective
no,
vests?
all the time, like when he's playing and goofing off.
And he liked
Yeah.
being in the safety patrol.
He
Yes.
loved it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
dude,
I'm
this is
telling
what
you
this
right now.
is it.
This
He's
is perfect.
You
he's done.
found it.
Done and done.
He's done.
This is it.
So here's the thing, Emily.
What, Eddie?
Is that I don't know where you're at in, going to the meetings and stuff like that. This isn't you. When you are in Boy Scouts, this is a father-son thing. So Robbie Shades actually has to get in
Yep.
there, and he's going to be the one going to the meetings and the camping trips and shit like
Yeah.
that. He's got to be involved.
He's going to love it.
Like, you don't want your mom there. That's weird.
No.
Well, I'm hoping
No,
so.
well, you don't want any girls there.
Yeah, girls not allowed.
Yeah, no girls. That's lewd.
When we build
Ew.
our forts,
Yeah.
I don't want no fucking girls
You
here.
think those 18-year-olds want girls there? No
Hell
chance.
no, bro.
18, why
Hell
not?
no.
They're supposed to.
What are you talking about?
No chance.
supposed to.
No.
No girls
Your
allowed.
life has
Yeah.
now taken a complete turn.
Yeah.
It's for the betterment of Reed.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
But not for you.
No.
You're not. This
No.
isn't your jam.
no, but this is going to be so great for Reed. I'm being
Oh.
dead serious.
Oh, 100%.
He's going to love
Yeah.
this. It's going to be so great for him. You know who was a Boy Scout? Big Vic, my dad. Boy
That
Scout.
doesn't surprise me. he still wears his uniform. It's crazy.
He does not sew it. There's no way that thing fits.
No. No, that'd be wild. He'd look like the kid from Up.